Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Trisna Hadi Saputra, and now I will do the final exam from Miss Eva. Global English. We answer what is global English, how it differs from standard English, and explain why it's useful for ESL teachers and lessons. What is global English? Global English is a simplified version of the English language. It is a set of rules for writing globally. It is also known as International English or World English. Good writing is universally judged by clarity, consistency, and how engaging it is. But global English is especially important for how it can be understood across the world. It affects sentence structure, word order, and even verb tenses. Its goal is to make writing in English less ambiguous. What is the difference between standard English and global English? The standard English that native speakers use has lots of sayings and idioms that can be difficult to translate across the world. This can make understanding written native or standard English quite difficult. There are lots of unique grammar features and even some challenging tenses such as the passive voice. Why is global English useful? Global English is useful because it's extremely clear. It is often used by translators as it makes sure that the version of English used will be understood by anyone who can speak it. Its usefulness has increased as English has become increasingly spoken around the world. It is no longer just spoken by native English speakers. People in India, Japan, the Philippines, and just about anywhere else you can think of speak English as a second language. This is actually the largest group of English speakers, so it's no wonder global English has become more popular. It has an impact on pronunciation, as there are so many different variants of English around. Knowing which way to pronounce words as a non-native speaker can be challenging. Native accents can sometimes make learning English more difficult, so global English can be helpful with pronunciation too. Why is global English useful to ESL teachers? Depending on where you're from in the world, standard English may come more naturally when you're teaching your class, but making an effort to teach using global English can have lots of benefits, especially if you plan on teaching all over the world. Native English isn't regarded as the model for learning English anymore. Global English is said to be a step towards reaching global communication. As an ESL teacher, this might be a key goal you're hoping to work towards. It's really important for when non-native speakers want to talk to each other. This removes the need for imitating accents of English-speaking countries and allows the focus and emphasis to be placed on understanding. There are some specific ESL or TEFL courses on global English that some ESL teachers may have chosen to take or study. English isn't just for the classroom, it's a life skill. As the world is so diverse, global English helps build the bridge between cultural difference. What are the key features of global English? There are lots of rules for writing globally, but here are a few of the key features. Number 1. Consistent word order. Number 2. Short sentence. And number 3. No passive voice use. 4. No figurative language. And last, number 5. Logical and literal words. Things to remember about global English. It's not a literal translation to other languages, as all languages are so different, it can't be one. It should still sound natural to a native speaker. There is a misconception that it might sound stilted or stiff, but if it does, then it isn't good global writing. It is written with the audience in mind so anyone can understand it better than over formalizing it. Resources for teaching global English. We don't have specific resources on global English as it is the choice of the ESL teacher what style of English they would like to teach. You might want to look into global English as a stylistic technique to teach your class with. This is especially useful if your students are finding learning English difficult, or maybe you've done a specific global English course. English is a challenging language to grasp, and global English can help make it easier.